On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me self-trust and dignity.
Welcome to the 12 days of Christmas, where we've been unwrapping together very special and spiritual gifts just for you. And we've experienced these are not your usual gifts. These are very, very rare treasures that no one and nothing can take away from you. And today, on the 11th day, our gift to the self is self-trust and dignity. Within each of us, there is a compass. This capacity that points us, guides us to act in a way that honors us, maintains our own dignity and the dignity of others. That's when the compass is working well. And it works well when there is self-trust, as if the compass is self-trust. But over time, the compass may not work so well. And from self-trust, it turns into self-rust. The compass gets rusty. Self-trust is where I appreciate deeply my own intrinsic specialness. Each of us is a one-of-a-kind jewel in the world. And it's not dependent on what I do or who I know or what I have. It is innate to me. My very being is special. And that gives me trust, confidence, and I act in ways that honors my specialness. But when I start to forget that, place my value on things outside, compete and compare myself with others, no longer feeling I'm one of a kind, it turns from self-trust into self-rust. My compass doesn't work well, and I start to compromise my own dignity and that of others. Luckily, there is a repairman for such a compass, just one, and that one repairman is God, the Supreme Being, the Divine. By sitting in God's heart, I start to remember my specialness. The self-trust returns, and I act in ways that honor the self and others. So let's explore together this return to self-trust that will point us towards dignity. I invite you to be seated comfortably. Body is relaxed, hopefully no tension, but still very engaged. Sitting with a sense of purpose and enjoying that beautiful scene in front of me, that very soft, gentle winter scene with a pathway, experiencing that pathway leading inwards beyond all worldly thoughts, like an actor stepping off stage, moving away from thoughts of roles or responsibilities, going beyond as I go inwards, feeling the noise of day-to-day life fall away below, fade off into the distance, entering a simpler, less cluttered space inside. It's quiet, calm, welcoming. A place where it feels easy to let go of the details, to step outside the pressure of time, the pressure of doingness, and come into a beautiful stillness where I can hear the sound of my own presence, listen to the state of my own heart. It's like a sweet and golden silence, where I feel very close to the essence of myself. I, the thinker, the experiencer, the observer, I, the soul, just being. It's a quiet state. It feels as if I am entering God's world, a world of qualities, of feelings, a very sacred space, soft and yet so powerful. A space that's completely dedicated to care of the self, the soul. The Supreme Being is a value maker, the one who washes away any illusions in the self and can restore the eternal beauty of the self. In this sacred space, I feel as if I am sitting in God's heart, feeling how God sees me, seeing me as one of a kind, my own unique blend of qualities, strengths, virtues that create my own personal connection to this divine being. I take a moment to feel myself through God's heart. What is so unique about me, the soul, that ties me in my own special bond to God. And what I begin to realize, it's never been a question of whether or not one believes in God. It's the experience. Have I experienced God's belief in me? A belief so deep it protects me against any storms of doubt, any self-criticism, any comparing or feeling lesser than. God's belief in me restores my trust in myself. It warms my heart and restores my capacity to move through the world in my own unique and special way, not having to create boundaries to protect my dignity, simply expressing my own beauty sustains my dignity, and seeing the beauty in others, their own special qualities. I'm able to support the dignity of others. Om Shanti. We invite you to continue to spend as much time as possible with the repairman in the heart of God, to continue to strengthen that self-trust. Today is day 11, so we have another day remaining. Do not panic. Again, these gifts will stay with you forever, so continue to unwrap them. And on the point of trust, as it's the last day, I will be here. I have had incredible trust in the team behind these sessions. So expressing thanks to the Spanish translator, Elizabeth, you're amazing, to Dorothy, who created these beautiful visuals we've been enjoying, and to the promotional team. There's many names, but they've made it possible for us all to know how to join these sessions. And of course, to Kieran, who's the technical team of one and has seamlessly made it possible for these to be presented the way they have been. Thank you all, of course, for joining. You are the ones that have made these such special sessions. And be sure to join tomorrow, the 12th day of Christmas. Om Shanti, and peace be with you. Peace be you.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me self-trust and dignity.